good evening, where you're watching from. Today, I want to talk about areas, perimeter, and this is to do with the planning when you have planned and you want to find out what is the area of your subdivided plan. So, how do you go about this? Now, I'm using AutoCAD 2020. With this AutoCAD, we have tools that will enable you to do this analysis of area. For instance, this is a polygon, but I'm going to draw another polygon here using the line tool. And by the way, I prefer using the polyline tool than the line. Reason being, with polyline, you're able to get rid of gaps, overshoots, and undershoots. For instance, if you check this polygon that I have drawn, there's an area bounded by this polygon. So how do I go about finding what is the area bounded by this polygon? Now, on your drawing tools, we have the hatch, and the hatch enables you to find the area of an enclosed area or selected objects on your card. Now, for me to get this area, I'll click on this hatch tool, and once I have clicked it, I'll be told to pick the internal point here. So once I highlight inside the polygon, it is filled by a solid pattern. So we click on it, and then you hit on enter. Once you hit on enter, the solid pattern is filled inside the polygon, and when you hover over it, you're able to select the pattern, and once it is selected, you go to your command line and type in list. Hit on enter, and right here you can see my area is 50,587.171. This is in meters squared. Now we have the area listed here, and this tells you that if I want to subdivide this land into two equal parts, I can be able to take this area, copy it, then inside card we have the calculator tool. If you type in calc, it gives you the quick calculator, and you can be able to dock it on the side of your card. So I will paste my copied area here and paste it. So if I want to divide this into half, I'm gonna divide this area by 2, click OK, and now I know I need 25,293.5855 meters squared. Now with that area, I can be able to do just a simple calculation. If I have this length, what width will I need here? to get that area. So I can be able to just draw another line from this corner to this other corner, and then get the properties of this line. It's 250.405 meters squared, but in the back of my mind I know if I have this length I need a width, so I'll take the area that I have here, just double click on this, sorry, I'll go back and get the properties. Then I will copy this length, double click on this area, then I'll divide that area by and paste my length here, and I can be able to calculate the offset that I'll need. So I'll need to offset this line 101.01075. So I'll copy this, close my calculator. Then here we have this tool here, it's called the offset. These offset tools creates concentric circles, parallel lines and parallel curves. So because my line is here, I need to offset it. So I'll click, first you click on the line, then you click on offset, and on the command line I am asked the distance to offset it through. I'll paste my 101 and click on enter, and click on this direction because I need this line not in this direction but in this direction. So I'll click it here, then I'll trim the overshoots. So click on this line and come here, trim the overshoot. I'll also click on this line and trim this overshoot. Then I can be able to now hatch my area, hit on enter, highlight the pattern. On the command line just type in list, hit on enter, and this is my area. But in the back of my mind, because I was using the inbuilt quick calc, this is the area I needed, but at the moment I have 2470, but I needed 25 to 93. So what I'll do, I'll find out what's the difference. So I will double click on this area, then I subtract the area that I copied, 2470. Then here I can be able to find I need an extra of 591.3745 meters squared. Now I'll use the same method. I find out what is the length of this line by getting the properties. This is the length. I'll copy this length, divide by the area that the difference area, divide by that length. I need to offset this 2.477 meters squared more meters, sorry. So this line is highlighted. I will click on offset, I'll offset it through 2.47. Click on enter, and I want to offset it this side. Enter. I'll delete this one and also check if there are any overshoots. Yes, we do. So I'll trim them to make my area analysis easier. Click this, trim, and from this I can be able now to hatch this inbound area. Click on enter. I will list this, and this is my area. So I want to compare with what I wanted. So our total area was this, and I needed to have 25,293.5855. So whatever area I have right now, if I may paste it here, it is 25,293.229. So because we have a lesser area in terms of decimals here, you'll still proceed by getting the difference. So you just copy this. So I'll take this minus the area that I have now. The difference is 0.3565, and I'll divide that by the length that I have right now. Go to properties, and then I'm gonna copy this length. So the area that I have divided by the length. So I'll need to offset my line extra by 0.001. So I'll copy this so that I can paste it on the command line when I'm offsetting. So I'll click on offset, then I'll paste my offset distance here. Click on enter, and I need to add, so I'll click this side, and when now I zoom in, I can be able to delete this line and work with the new line that I am using for my subdivision. Now if I hatch this side and list this, so I'm gonna repeat list. My area is 25,293.585. If I also list this, if I also hatch this, I will be able to list, and my area is 25,293.586. So I have managed to subdivide my piece of polygon into two halves which have equal areas. And that being said, I'm gonna leave this video from here, because now we know how to get our areas. And when you look at this diagram, we have portion A and portion B. So here what happened was this road area was subtracted from the entire area, and whatever area remained was subdivided into half. That is why you see portion A and B, they have equal areas, which is 0.70 hectares. That was after we minus the road area, which was 0.031 hectares. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye.